Hi everyone. In this video we're going to look at lottery problems. So here we have the Powerball. Now the Powerball consists of two bins of balls. The white balls are numbered 1 through 69 and the red balls are numbered 1 through 26. The winning numbers are 5 white balls that are drawn, and then 1 red ball, which is called the Powerball, is drawn. So in order to win the grand prize, you have to get all 5 white numbers to match the ones that were drawn, and you have to match the Powerball as well. So we want to find the probability of winning the grand prize. So this is going to take some advanced counting in order for us to solve. So first, we need to do 2 things simultaneously. So this is an and problem. We need to get all 5 numbers and these are the white numbers, and we need to hit the Powerball. So there's 2 things that have to happen at the same time, so we're going to multiply these 2 things together. So to hit 5 numbers, remember there's 69 numbers that you could have chosen from. There's only 5 winning numbers. So out of the 69 numbers that you could choose from, and let me phrase this a little bit. We're counting up, we're trying to find the denominator of the fraction. There's only one way to hit the 5 numbers, and that's technically 5 choose 5. Okay, there's 5 winning numbers, and you get all 5 of them. That gives you 1. There's one way to do that. But in the denominator, we need to know how many ways is there to choose 5 numbers from 69 numbers. And so that is going to be, the order doesn't matter, it's 69 choose 5. Now I'm going to pull out my Excel spreadsheet. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm typing in combin, and I'm going to do 69 comma 5. And that's going to give me 11,238,513. And in the numerator we have 1. Okay, so that's the probability that we hit the 5 numbers. That's this right here. Okay, now we need to find the probability that we hit the Powerball. Now there's only one way to hit the Powerball because there's one number that we're picking out, but the denominator of this is going to be how many ways can you choose from 1 ball out of 26. So 26 choose 1 is actually just 26. So now we're going to multiply these 2 things together. Because it's an and problem, we want the probability that we hit the 5 numbers times the probability that we hit the Powerball. So that's going to be 1 over 11,238,513 times 1 over 26, which when we multiply those 2 numbers together, we end up with 292,201,338. And there's one way to do this out of all of them. So we're hitting the winning lottery numbers. There's only one way to do that. So this probability is very low. This is the probability of hitting the jackpot. So let's look at the Powerball again. And this time, the Powerball has some other prizes. So there's a $50,000 prize that's given if you only match 4 of the white numbers and you also get the Powerball. Okay, so this is a little bit different. And what we need to consider here is the denominator. So again, we have 2 events happening. We have the probability that we hit 4 of the 5 numbers, and we have to hit the Powerball. So we already did the Powerball. That was easy enough. That's 1 out of 26. It's an and problem, so we're multiplying. And the total number of ways that we can hit that 5 numbers could be chosen, we already went through that. That's the 11,238,513. So now I have to calculate this part here, okay? The probability of hitting 4 of the 5 numbers, okay? There are 5 winning numbers. I need to get 4 of them. So how many ways can you choose 4 numbers out of 5? Times, there's 1 number left that I didn't account for yet. So if there are 69 numbers total and there are 5 winning numbers, that means that there are 64 losing numbers. I need to make sure that I choose one of those losing numbers. Because if the last number is a winning number, then I didn't win this prize, I won the grand prize. So I only want to match 4 numbers, and I only want it to be 4 numbers. I don't want to match the 5th one. We just did that probability. Here it is. We hit all 5. We just want 4, so that means we have to account for one of them being the losing number. So this is a losing number, and this is 4 winning numbers. So again, I'm gonna, over in my Excel spreadsheet, I'm putting in combin, and I'm just gonna do 5, 4, and that's actually 5 values. There's 64 ways to choose a single number from a group of 64. And then I'm just gonna multiply these two together because we already know what that value is. It's the 292,201,338, and 5 times 64 is 320. So there's 320 out of the 292,201,338 ways that we can hit the 50,000 prize. If we do that as a decimal, we get a better idea of what the odds are here. And that comes out to 0.00001095. Okay, so as a percentage, we're here. We have a 0.000195% chance of winning the $50,000. So this is a very small amount, and you don't have to find the fraction or the decimal. I mean, it's fine if you set this up. I definitely want to see this step here with this step here, and it'd be nice if you showed this work as well. So now let's do one last example. So now it goes from a prize of $50,000 to a prize of $100 if you just hit 4 white numbers, but not the Powerball. So again, we have 2 things that have to happen, that have to be true at the same time. We need to hit 4 numbers, 4 of the winning numbers, and we have to not hit Powerball. So these are the 2 conditions that have to be true at the same time. Now we just went through finding the probability of hitting 4 numbers, and that was 320 out of the 11,238,513 ways that you can draw 5 numbers out of a group of 69 numbers. So we have to find the probability of not hitting the Powerball. Well, if there's 1 winning Powerball number, that means there's 25 non-winning Powerballs. Okay? So we want to make sure that we're not hitting the Powerball. So there's 25 numbers out of the 26 numbers possible that we can hit. And if you want to see this worked out, it would be technically there's 26 numbers and I'm choosing 25 of them. And then there's 26 numbers and I'm choosing one of them. And if you do combine 26, 25, it says there's 25 ways to do that. Or there's 26 ways to do that. But there's 25 non-winning numbers. Oh, wait, yeah, that's why. Because I'm actually, sorry, this was wrong. What we're doing here is we're picking one number out of the 25 losing numbers. There's only one winning number. There's 25 losing numbers. So we get this 25 out of 26. Sorry about that. And so altogether, if we figure out the value here, so 25 times 320 gives me 8,000. And that's out of the 292,201,338. So you can see the probability of winning $100 is much higher than the 320 out of, so it's almost 30 times as much. You're almost 30 times more likely to win $100 than you are to win $50,000. But it's still very unlikely that you're going to win that. All right, well, I'll see you in the next one.